So hey guys, thanks for visiting the site. So if you're here and you're watching this video, then chances are that you are a church or maybe an organization or maybe you're a non-profit. And you're looking for some ways or maybe looking for some additional ways to help you get your mission, your statement, or whatever your goal is out there more. So my name is Joseph Fountain and I own a marketing company, and pretty much what I do is I help people put a marketing plan around their vision. So my goal for you is to help you further your vision and reach the right people that not only are going to be there for you, but they're going to help you support your vision. So we live in a different time now where people's attention span, it just isn't what it used to be. Thanks to innovations like tablets, cell phones, social media, and things of that nature have pretty much caused us to now change the way that we normally would look at things. We've went from getting all of our information from the TV or a newspaper to now just getting it right off our phone. And so understand that if you're trying to reach someone, you have to know where their attention is. So if you're not where their attention is, then chances are you don't really exist to them. For example, if you have a website and it's not actually mobile optimized, meaning that it's easy to use or it has some type of mobile friendly use, then the chances are that your website is not even promoted on Google. That's probably something you didn't know, but the reason for that is because now people, they use their phones for just about everything. So if you can position yourself in a place that anyone can find you, then you'll definitely have more success. So for a lot of organizations and a lot of churches, one of the things that they struggle with the most is social media. So many churches and organizations, they've been trying to figure out, how can I communicate with my ideal audience? How can I let people know what I'm doing? What am I supposed to do? Where do I put myself at so people can actually see me? What's going to give me the most exposure? It's a big question for a lot of places. And so especially with churches during this time that we live in now, it's really hard to get people's attention because you have a lot of people that also have their own different stigmas. They have their own different thoughts about what church is. And then so here you are, you're a church where you're a community, you really want to help people and things like that, but yet you're having a hard time reaching people. So if you're not on social media, here are the 3 social media platforms that I actually recommend: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Now, all 3 of these platforms are very unique, and so that means that there will take some time and there will be some things that you may need to do in order to make sure your content fits the platform. And with these platforms, here are a few things that you want to make sure that you are putting out there, things that you're displaying to the audience. And yes, I call it audience because people now, they want to know and they want to see what's going on before they even think about visiting your church or supporting your mission. So chances are they're going to Google, they're going to search, and they want to see what information you have out there. So your content is very important to an individual who's looking to maybe find a community for them and their family, or find an organization or a mission to support. So one of the first things you want to understand is just be real. Be yourself. The worst thing you could ever do is put out there information or put out a picture that doesn't even represent who you really are. Because what's going to happen is people are going to come to your church, or they're going to look to support your mission based off of what they saw online. And if they come to your church and they see that what you've been putting out there online is not actually the same thing as the actual church and the environment, then chances are you might lose that person. And it's fairly simple because they came there off the perception that this is what you all offer, and then they get there and you do not. So being real and who you are on your social media platform means a whole lot to you attracting the people that's typically going to want to be there with you and be there for long term. Because being real comes with making sure that you are showing a true representation of what your ministry or what your mission is about. It's almost like just showing people who you are without them asking you. So people will come and they will search for you online, and you want to answer that question before they have to ask. Meaning you want to have things that are out there, and you want to make sure that you're putting out the type of content, the type of value of things like that, to where they can just look at what you're doing and they get a sense if this is something they want to be a part of or not. Now in the business world, we call that like a high target lead, meaning that they're interested in what it is that you have before you even get a chance to talk to them. So it's not you're just shooting in the dark, but they really want what you have based off of what they've seen. So what that does is that actually increases the chances of them actually being a part of your church or being a part of your mission. Now understand, you might not be where you want to be, and that's okay. You want people that are going to accept who you are and where you are now. And then you want to also have people that can accept with where you're going and what you're looking to do. So yes, showing who you are and being okay with where you are today, as well as being able to show people, hey, this is the plan, this is the vision, and this is where I'm going. You want people that's going to be there for both. Because in this day and time, it's very simple and very easy for people to come someplace, and then the next month they're going to another place, and then the next month they're going to another place, all because they're just trying to find somewhere they fit, or maybe it's just they don't really understand what's going on at the places that they are. Because we live in a time now where people will go 1 month here, 1 month there, another month somewhere else. And a lot of times they don't have the resolve within themselves what they're looking for. They may not know themselves like exactly what they should be searching for. And then sometimes they may be at a place where they don't really know the culture or what they have to offer. So they just take a few days there to check it out and then go to another place, etc. And although there's nothing wrong with kind of trying to find the right place that you're trying to be a part of, but you as the person, or as the auxiliary, or you as the church or the organization that is looking to attract people and have people there for the long haul, you can help them by putting out the right content and the right things about what you guys are doing. Just putting out information that helps them to see that before they ever visit. Which brings me to my next point. You definitely want to watch your language and watch what you're saying in order to attract the right people to your church. So what I mean by this is you want to make sure that the information that you're putting out there, that people understand what you're saying. I know our culture is that in the church community that we can have a lot of different things we say, a lot of different cliches and things we say. However, to a person that may not know church and may not be familiar with church, they don't really understand those things. Or it just kind of sounds weird to them. They say, "What's up?" And then you say, "I'm highly blessed and favored of the Lord." And they're like, "Well, what does that mean?" Now, although you know what that means, however, they might not understand that. Now, that's just a small example, but you definitely want to make sure that you're communicating to the people that you want to reach. So that means you have to talk in a way, you have to communicate in a way that they can understand what it is that you're saying and what it is that you're doing. So the way that you decide to market your church, to market your mission, is very important. So be mindful of the language that you use and ask yourself, if there's someone that doesn't know anything about church at all, will they understand what you're saying exactly? Or will they have to go and ask somebody, or will they have to try to figure it out on their own? Which also means you want to be careful of the things that you're putting out there online. Sometimes the church community can be very hard on the community that's outside of itself. And you have to understand that that's not attractive to someone that's looking for a church or looking for some type of church community or mission to be a part of. I understand. You want to be truth. You want to speak the truth. You want to make it plain and simple. You want to call out what it is, but you have to understand, people will take that the wrong way. But you have to understand, you don't want to offend people before they even get a chance to come to your church. That's not going to help them. Yes, what you're saying might be very well true. However, you want to make sure you watch the way that you say it. You got to understand that people are watching the church community and they look for more negativity than they do positivity. And so you want to show them that you guys are not like what they would expect, and that you guys are positive and you do have good things going for yourself, but you have to make sure that you're not offending them before they even get a chance to check out your church. Of course, you don't want to offend them at all. However, it's just very important to be mindful of the things that you're saying and how you're saying them. So I hope those tips are helpful for you. Now, on this particular page here, I will definitely be dropping more trainings and different things like that, some free as well as some paid, and you'll be able to get that information below. So make sure that you fill out your name and your email address, so that way that you can stay up to date anytime that I send out any helpful information that's going to help you to build your church or to grow your mission or what have you. So if you're looking to take your mission to the next level and not break the budget, then you definitely want to make sure that you are connected. So as always, guys, I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you on the inside. You guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon.